Hi, Francesca.
Hey.
I'm here. Hi.
Hi.
How's it
I
going?
can't hear you yet. Hold on.
Oh.
Am I a co-host of this meeting yet?
Let's see. Hold on a second. Can you hear me?
I can't hear you yet.
Oh,
But hold on. I have to do a couple things. Hold on. Hold on. Hello, hello.
yeah, I can hear you.
Hello, hello.
No, you can't hear me? That's strange. You know what? I'm gonna
No, I can hear you.
you can't hear me. Okay. So
I can hear you. I just need to be like the co-host so I can share screen, and I want to see if this works. Hold on. You disabled screen sharing. Just make me a co-host.
Yeah. So you should be a co-host now.
Okay, good. Let me see if I can do this. Hold on. So I've done it before where I've been the one who owns the, you know, who like who owns the link. And so this is just a different way to do it. Hold on.
Okay,
Let me
no
just see.
problem.
It's all good. How are you?
I'm doing okay. The warm weather and the sun has helped a lot. Hi.
Is that coming through now?
Oh, it's gonna be. That's great.
You can hear it. You can hear it well, right?
Really well. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's because I'm doing it through the computer. That's why.
Okay.
And so, and the thing is that right now, are you looking at the Spotify thing?
Yeah.
So like the way that this has to happen, because people are going to get annoyed because I have to screen share in order to be able to get the volume.
Okay.
Is that they can do this where they pinch it back and they don't see this. Do you see what I'm saying? And then they go to this thing in the little upper right hand corner where they have their gallery view, not their gallery view, but like on Zoom, they have like, when people come on the call, it'll have like 4 boxes, 2 boxes, and 1 box. And it'll show like the maximum number of people.
Right.
So I can try to explain that, but I guess all I'm just trying to say is people are going to be annoyed that they're like, why isn't she stopping her screen sharing? And it's because it won't come through audio wise.
Oh, I see. Okay.
The music won't. So for example, like I can turn this off now and I'll just be here with you and like, hold on. And I'll be able to do my meditation just like this. You know what I mean?
Okay. Right.
But then when it comes time to play the music, I'm going to have to go to the screen. Because like right now, the screen, it'll just have like all 50 people or whatever on a couple of pages. And this is fine for that. But then when I go to the music, I'll have to somehow, or we'll have to explain ahead of time that they'll have to do that pinch thing on the Spotify.
Gotcha. Let's see.
On this.
Can you show me the pinch thing again?
So like, watch this. Like if, for example, we're on share screen.
Right.
Let me just do that right now. Oops. Wait, what did I do? Oh, I know. So much for being clever. Okay. So if we're on share screen and you see this, you see where my mouse is? You see I have my mouse is around here. Take your mouse and put it in the lower right-hand corner of the
of the
Spotify page. Does that not?
And
then like push it up and away.
Yeah. I heard
and then this piece over here, this little whatever, wherever you're seeing you and me, that will have like 3 buttons, one that just shows the person who's speaking, one that just shows like 2 people or something, and then it'll show like gallery with all the people. And
Okay.
so they want to click on the one that they show the maximum. We can do a little tutorial in the beginning.
Okay.
I can try it. Not everybody's going to get it, and they're going to be a little bit frustrated, but did you pinch your screen? Were you able to do that?
Yeah.
So you know what to say to people. That's all they have to do is get rid of that. And then the way that they do it on regular Zoom with like speaker view, gallery view.
Okay.
That should be what makes it, I hope anyway.
Okay. All right. I'm just trying to pull up the, oh, hold on a second. Oh, I wanted to take a look at the registrations just to see.
Yeah.
Because I looked at it yesterday, but I haven't looked at it today. So let's see my account. Okay.
I mean, you know, we may not have a lot of people. It's a nice day out. People may want to be outside.
I mean, you really never know. There's 40 people registered, so you know, for what that's worth. But yeah, so we'll see. We'll see. I mean, I feel like no matter the number of people, it always works out. Yeah, you just work with whatever and whoever comes. So in terms of the format, what we usually do is I will sort of just open it up and welcome everyone, thank everyone for coming. And we usually do an opening ritual, which is where we call the names of ancestors who we want to be with us, who we want to support us. And we, you know, everybody is able to, you know, just name a name. And after we say names, we say Ashe, meaning, yeah. So that lasts for just a few minutes. Then after that, I will, I'll bring it back and I'll read a little bit of your bio, and then I'll turn it over to you. And yeah, you'll sort of have the floor. Rod, who you had some contact with, he usually acts as the kind of bouncer for the room. So he sort of monitors the waiting room, and he can eject people if there's any problems. And, you know, that's just because for the security, because, you know, there have been Zoom bombings. We haven't had any problems with that, but that has happened.
Right. That's cool.
Yeah. Another thing is you can put whatever you want in the chat. You can, you know, remind people of your website or, you know, whatever events you have coming up. I usually put the, we have
You just froze.
to our mailing list. So I usually put the link for that.
You just froze.
Oh,
something
my
about
internet is not. Oh, okay. Yeah, I usually put a link so that people can join our mailing list. So yeah, that's just a little bit about how things go. Yeah, and again, you can put anything, you know, your website or anything you'd like. So actually, I'm just trying to find. I'm still here.
That's okay. I got you.
Yeah, I mean, is there anything else you want me to be aware of? I know you want me to sort of monitor the chat. How do you want, what are your thoughts, or what do you want audience participation to look like?
You mean like with mute and stuff like that?
Yeah, well, so for sessions, this is sort of general, for sessions that are like more discussion based or people are asking, um, do you want people to use the hand raising feature? Do you want people to be unmuted? Does that make sense?
I don't mind, just because Zoom is weird, it usually works best when people are on mute unless they're speaking. So if they want to be able to speak, that's fine. We can definitely unmute them, or they can unmute themselves, or whatever it is. But I think generally having the rule that if someone is not on camera, that they're muted unless they're speaking. I think that's a good Zoom rule, because it's just too chaotic otherwise.
Right, and the background noise. So then do you want people to use like the hand raise feature if they want to speak, or?
Yeah, I guess I'm trying to figure out what they would be saying. Like,
oh, if there's not any part for that, that's okay.
Well, we're gonna do the beginning. So like in like whatever you're doing in the beginning, I leave that to you. And then I'm just gonna sort of say, you know, maybe I'll say something like, I mean, you'll do your ceremony and then you'll introduce me. And then I guess I was gonna do a little bit of a meditation, but it kind of sounds like you're doing some of that a little bit with your ceremony. No, what I mean is I don't want to like duplicate, you know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
I'll still do it, but I will do it with that in mind. And
that
so
is like, it's only a minute or so. So no, that doesn't, I don't mean for that. Other members from the social media team is here. I'm just going to let her in.
Yeah, go ahead. Sure.
Let's see, hold on. Yeah. So no, I want you to, do what you have planned as planned, because again, that's only like a minute or so. Does that make sense? Hi, Mary. Yeah, what are your thoughts? Hi. Francesca and I are just kind of talking about the format.
Gotcha. Hi, Francesca.
Hi, Mary. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you also.
I'm just typing in the chat that the playlist that I have, here's the way that it worked when I did this before. If people wanted to do song requests from the playlist, that they would put it in the chat, but that you would like text me on my phone, because it got too much for me to notice in the chat. Does that make sense?
Definitely. That's fine. So then do you want to text me your number?
Yeah.
Or I can text you my number, whichever.
You can text me on the email I just put in there.
Oh, okay.
Or you can text me on my cell phone, which is 508.
Oh, hold on 1 second.
Okay. I'm just trying to think of what worked last time, because I've done this a few times and it's a funky little system.
Yeah, no,
but we kind of figured it out. So,
but 508
922 2004.
2004. Okay. So definitely, I think that makes sense. Oh, Also, are you okay with us recording this?
I see you. Oh yeah, it's fine.
Okay, great.
And I'll do my best to play them. And then what was the other piece? Yeah, I mean, we'll figure it out.
Okay.
There was something else I was going to try to add. Yeah, I got your text. That's great. Usually it's only going to be like a dozen songs because it's only really going to be like 45 minutes of dance party if we do a little intro and meditation. So.
And your last name is pronounced, is it Maxime or?
Yep.
Maxime, okay.
Yep, you did it right. Francesca Maximé. Yep. Whew. Anybody out by the Grand Army Plaza today? Was anybody out there?
I heard about it. I'm not though.
I saw the pictures. I was like, whoa. It's not far from where I live, but I wasn't there. I was actually in Washington Square Park down by NYU. First time I've been out in the city, and there was a protest there, like peaceful protest there this afternoon, which was nice. But the Grand Army Plaza one was like a sea.
Yeah, I can imagine that. They just have some really, really large ones. Like it seems like most days.
Yeah. Wow, it's already 3 minutes up. I'm glad we did start setting up early. I don't know, ladies. I'm gonna wing it. See how it goes.
You got this. It's gonna be great.
Okay. I was gonna put up my screen, but I don't feel like it. I don't care if you see my little family. My little they're my little. I got them in Mexico a couple months ago when I was there before COVID went wild, and they're these little. Actually, a little giraffe looks like he's toppled over. I'm gonna make him stand up.
Oh. You know what? So I just noticed this, the chat, and does everyone who comes in, can they see everything in the chat, or can they okay, so let's say that something is sent at 4:55, and then somebody comes at 5 o'clock. Can they see that, whatever's been sent at 4:55, or can they only see what has, happened today?
Oh.
I don't know.
I think they can see everything because it's whoever's already. But I don't know. That's a good question.
I'll look it up right now.
Okay.
Thanks.
Because it would be helpful, like if it's not there for everyone, if there's a way to like pin, like permanently, like sort of pin something. Let's see. So there's only a few people waiting, so maybe let's just wait a few minutes.
Yeah.
Also,
it looks like they'll be able to see the messages even if they weren't there when they were posted.
Oh, okay, good. Okay.
That's what I was trying to say. I forgot.
Okay. And I'm also gonna, Mary, if Rod's not here in a couple minutes, would you mind texting him asking if he's on his way?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. I'm trying to find, put something together for the chat box. So, Francesca, I'm not going to read your whole. We usually don't do the whole.
No, just no, whatever.
But I'll read a part of it. I'm gonna message the writing room. Okay, yeah, we should probably start in a minute.
If Rob doesn't come on, do you want help managing the waiting room? I've done it for other Zoom calls.
Yeah, that would be great. That would be great. Okay. Yeah, I think let's wait one more minute and then we'll start. Okay, yeah, because there's a collection of people now. Get rid of this. I also have trying to close some of these windows because it's a little out of control. Okay, I think we can go ahead and start.
Okay.
Okay, so Mary, can you let people in? Oh, and we want to start recording.
You have to make me co-host first.
Oh, okay, great. Okay. All right, so I think a few people are still joining in, but we're gonna go ahead and get started. So good evening, everyone. I am Dr. Dana Collins. I'm the president-elect of New York Association of Black Psychologists. And on behalf of NYABPsi, I want to give a warm welcome and thank you for joining us tonight for a Harambe initiative. It's always important for us to come together, but it's feeling as if, as the days go on, it's becoming more and more important. So our session tonight, Meditation and Movement, is going to be facilitated by Francesca Maximé, who I will introduce shortly. But first, we want to open with an opening ritual. So the way we do the opening ritual is I'm just sort of going to open the space. And it's a way to call to mind the memory of ancestors, either collective or personal, that we want for us to be with us tonight. Okay, and I'll invite everyone to call out a name or two, and after we call out the names, each name, we'll all say Ashe, which means, it refers to the power to let it be, right? Okay, so as we come together tonight, we call upon our ancestors to be with us, to offer us groundedness, energy, encouragement. We call on our ancestors to help us to continue on and to continually give us strength. I call on the name of Ida B. Wells. Ashe.
Ashe. Mary Spotswood.
Thomasina Gomez.
Ashe.
Tupman.
My mother, Bruce.
Ashe.
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 Jeanette Savin.
Ahmad Al.
Ashe.
Ashe.
Breonna Taylor.
Ashe.
Ashe. Okay, all right. So again, we call upon these ancestors and other ancestors who might be unspoken to be with us, to guide us tonight. Thank you, everyone. Okay, so I'm now going to sort of turn things over to Francesca Maximé, who we are really excited to have here with us tonight. Francesca Maximé is a Haitian Dominican Italian American IMTA accredited certified mindfulness meditation teacher, mentored by Jack Kornfield, a somatic experience trauma healing practitioner, Indigenous focusing oriented therapy practitioner, relational life therapy couples coach, focusing oriented therapy practitioner, and award-winning poet, author, and former television news anchor and reporter. So quite a lot of experience. Francesca is based in Brooklyn, New York, where she sees adults, couples, and groups in person and online, and teaches therapists and other trauma specialists about mindfulness, the nervous system, attachment, embodiment, and racialized trauma. So,
that was traumatizing, wasn't it? Thank you. That's a mouthful. No, thank you. That's beautiful. Thank you so much. And thank you to all of the beautiful people who are taking time out of your Sunday to be here. And thank you for the invitation, New York Association of Black Psychologists, and to everyone from whatever way you're joining from, whatever your place is. Feel free to just pop in the chat, you know, either your neighborhood or your city or your location or whatever it is that, that you're hailing from. And, you know, just sort of say hi to one another if you want to introduce yourself. Where do I start? Well, I guess I'm not really sure, you know, how we all sort of came to be. I guess I just am actually a newer member of the organization, and was sort of doing some work lately about trauma, and the work that I've been doing a lot over the last few years has been around social trauma and racialized trauma, and obviously the events of the last few hundred years, but also of the last few weeks have certainly, I think, brought into a greater awareness and consciousness in a way with certain groups of people that otherwise may not have been as attuned in ways that perhaps some of us might have liked, you know, everyone to have been in touch with for a long time. And so the names Breonna and Ahmaud that we were dedicating to earlier, I think, you know, George Floyd, everyone is in our collective space together, as we spend this time, probably for the next 10 minutes or so, maybe doing a short meditation, 5 or 10 minutes. And then I guess when we started talking about this, I don't know exactly where we were with protests and things like that. But I kind of recall that we were feeling like maybe people were sort of cooped up and it was COVID and there was a lot of, staying at home if possible to stay safe. And so we opted to do a Zoom dance party because that's something that I just sort of started doing for some of the folks that I went to college with, and people were finding it helpful. And so just like to literally shake your body, because as a trauma practitioner, one of the things that we know is the energy that gets stored and stuck in our body needs to get released somehow. And that if we're feeling cooped up and we're feeling like we're always having to contain or somehow be tight or hold on to parts of ourselves that, that it can use a release. And so I would like us, while we're very somber at a certain level, to also invite in the spirit of the ancestors of joy and of resilience and of dynamism and of music and of song and of creativity and of really just also being able to potentially hold both the grief, the sorrow, the rage, and also the joy and the spirit of what it's like to actually come together here and be in this collective space together. And so to that end, maybe just for a couple of minutes, just finding our feet in our seat and just taking a moment. Feel free to close your eyes if you're on screen. And this will just be for a couple of minutes. We won't stay here forever. And just taking a couple of breaths, breathing in and breathing out here. Really noticing there is a body. Here we are. I have a body. I have breath. Right now I am breathing. Feeling my feet on the floor, pressing perhaps into the floor, the pads of my feet, my toes, my heels, really feeling the earth underneath me, supporting, grounding, connecting, that I'm not only on the earth, but I am of the earth, that we are of the earth. And also sort of feeling the way that your butt feels in a chair or in the couch, wherever you're seated. Just really feel the heaviness and the weight of that and what it's like to, for a moment, just invite in a little bit of rest. See if we can just allow ourselves to be supported by that which is holding us. The earth is holding us. Mother Earth, the land, the rivers, the oceans, the mountains. Breathing in and breathing out this precious breath. And just noticing if any thoughts or feelings or emotions or sensations are coming in, and seeing if we can bring a friendly attention, just a mindful curiosity. Can we just expand and be with all of it as we're here together, as we invite in the ancestors, as we open to the present moment right here, right now. And just checking in with maybe our eyes and our jaw, our throat and our neck, our shoulders and our upper back, our chest, our abdomen, our lower back and our pelvis, all the middle body, the seat and the feet, the hands, the fingers, the elbows, all the way up to our head and forehead. Just sort of checking in with the body. Here I am. What is it like right here to be this body breathing right now? This life I've been given. All of what's been held. all of what we can let go of with each breath, breathing in the suffering, breathing out the compassion. And perhaps from this place of just grounded and connected support with one another and from the earth, perhaps just setting an intention for our time together today. And just an hour's worth of time to invite in some more of what I would like in my life. Would I like more peace, more courage, more joy, more connection, whatever it is. Just inviting that in. And noticing anything that may be coming up, sensations that may be tight or heavy, thoughts that may feel on fire or scrambled. A sort of zoning out or numbness or heaviness that may be there. Or maybe there's a real leaning in and an excitement and a curiosity and a let's get on with it kind of energy. And we just be with all of it. And as we remember Walter Scott, George Floyd, Tamir Rice, Deanna Jones, Stephon Clark, Breonna Taylor, Sandra Bland, Atiana Jefferson, Iselle Ford, Ahmaud Arbery, Alton Sterling, Botham Jean, Eric Garner, Rayshard Brooks, Robert Fuller, and all of our countless brothers and sisters whose lives have been needlessly taken away. Holding them in our hearts, bringing their energy and their life spirit into our capacity to be in this moment, and perhaps sharing in the joy that we know, for example, that Breonna had in her lively smile, her adorable dress, her dedication to her community. And that with that, we can enter into a moment for this evening, holding both the joy and the grief of a dance party, celebrating all of the contributions that all of our creative brothers and sisters have given to us and shared with us over the years. We dedicate the merits of our practice to justice and to righting all the wrongs. And whenever you're ready, no rush, feel free to come back into the room, give yourself a moment, maybe shaking out your arms or neck, taking a little bit of time. And there are many other names that I could have added that I did not, like Nina Pop and Tony McDade, and certainly others. So feel free to add those into the chat if you like. I certainly did not complete a comprehensive list. And so as we shift the sort of mood from this more somber place, if you will, to a place that's a little bit more boisterous, are there any words or is there anything from anyone that would like to offer anything in this space for a couple of minutes before we give it? Well, okay, then I guess this is going to be moving into our second part of the program, which is going to be using a Spotify playlist that I'm familiar with that is 80s and 90s music. And if it's familiar to you, great. And if it's not, then okay. And if you want to do some cheer dancing, that's fine. And if you want to do some actual dancing, I know my friends before got their Fitbits out and they were not joking. So I'm putting on my disco party lights, and I am going to do something where I share my screen. And what happens here is this is going to come up big for you like this, I think. And what happens is you take your lower right-hand corner and you pinch it back so that you only see it like a little bit, but I need to keep it up so I can see the playlist. And if you can do that, then you can take this part on the upper right-hand side and you can show grid, gallery view, and you can see all the people that are on the call. And if you have any problems with that, you can let me know, but that should be workable for you. If anybody has issues with that, let me know. All right. So I'm gonna shrink it a little bit, but other than that, I'm gonna need to sort of see this. And any requests that you have from this playlist, the playlist is in the chat. And you can order songs off the playlist, if you will, just stick them in the chat and then they'll be relayed to me and I will be able to do my best to play them. All right, so here we go. Everybody dance now. Everybody dance now. Give me the music. Give me the music. New York in the house. Brooklyn in the house.
Here is the dome, back with the bass. Pajamas live in effect, and I don't waste time. On the mic with a dope rhyme. Jump to the rhythm, jump to the rhythm, jump. And I'm here to combine beats and lyrics to make you shake your pants, take a chance. Come on and dance, guys. Grab a girl, don't wait, make a twirl. It's your world and I'm just a squirrel. Trying to get a nut to move your butt to the dance floor. So yo, what's up? Hands in the air. Come on, say yeah. Everybody over here, everybody over there. The crowd is live and I will do this groove. Party people in the house, move. Let's do it right. Move. Push me all night. Come on, let's go. Baby.
Come on, come on.
Let the music take control. Let the rhythm move you. Let the music take control. Let the rhythm move you.
All right, NYABPsi in the house. We got you. All right, let's
dance floor is gonna make you sweat till you bleed. Is that open up? Indeed, I paid the price to control the dice. I'm more precise. To the point, I'm nice. The music takes control. Your heart and soul
Yo,
unfold.
Lisa,
Your body
I
is free
see
and
you.
behold. Dance till you can't dance till you can't dance no more. Get on
Go,
the floor and
Lisa.
get raw. Dip, come back
Yeah,
and
Lisa.
upside down. Easy now. Let me see you move. Move.
Feel it. Yo, little people. Little people in the house. Little people in the house. Little people in the house. New York in the house. Little people in the house. Yo, yo, yo.
Come on, let's go, baby.
Yeah, Ross.
Let the music take control. Let the rhythm
Feel it. Sweating it out.
Let the music take control. Let the rhythm move you.
Yes, people. That's what I want to see. Yes. 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 This is a revolution from New York. We got our protest. Black Lives Matter. You got it. want to see some of your faces. I want to see you guys starting to do just this thing. What this thing is, I want to see.
This is a story about control.
No. We had enough, Jackson.
My control.
No. We want to see you do this thing. Sorry, I have technical difficulties sometimes, but you know, don't we all? Come on. That's not it either. All right, here we go. All right. This is what I want you to do. Listen to these people. Here's a little interlude. Or something. Oh my God. That was painful, but we got here and we're gonna go there. Yes. Pinch up the screen where you take it in the lower right hand corner. Pinch up the screen to the left.
Pack it up, pack it in, let me begin. I came to win, battle me, that's a sin. I won't ever slack up, punk, you better back up. Try and play the role and you're the whole crew will act up. Get up, stand up, come on, throw your hands up if you got the feeling. Jump up, touch the ceiling, monks, let's a funk flow. Someone's fucking jump, yeah, I'll bust them in the eye. And then I'll take the punks out, feeling funky. Amps in the trunk, and I got more drums in the cops and a junkie. Donut shop, shoot up, I got pop from the kids on the hill with my mom and my pops. I came to get down, I came to get down. So get out your seat and jump around. Jump around. Jump around. Jump around. Jump up and get down. Everybody jump. I'll serve your ass like John McEnroe. If the girl steps up, I'm smacking the hoe. Word to your moms, I came to drop bombs. I got more rhymes than the Bible's got psalms. And just like the prodigal son, I've returned. Anyone stepping on me, you'll get burned. Cause I got lyrics, but you ain't got none. If you come to battle, bring a shotgun. But if you do, you're a fool, cause I do to the death. Trying to step to me, you take your last breath. I got the skill, come get your fill. Cause when I shoot the gift, I shoot the kill. I came to get down, I came to get down. So get out your seat and jump around. Jump around.
Get out your seat.
Jump around.
Get out your seat.
Jump around. Jump up and get down.
Get down.
Everybody jump. I'm the cream of the crop. I rise to the top. I never eat a pig cause I'm big as a cop. Or better yet, a Terminator. Like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Trying to play me out like as if my name was Sega. But I ain't going out like no perk, bitch. Get used to one style AO when I might switch it up and around. Then buck, get down, put out your head and then you wake up in the dawn of the dead. I'm coming to get ya, I'm coming to get ya. Spitting out lyrics, homie, I with ya. I came to get down, I came to get down. So get out your seat and jump around. Jump around. Jump around. Jump around. Jump up and get down. Jump. Everybody jump.
Of how much they want to be doing this, so it's all right. Don't feel obliged. However, we do love seeing you dance. I'm I'm gonna change this. Sorry, hold on. I'm having problems with my computer. Okay, sorry, folks. This is what I get for not buying a new computer yet. Oh, come on, His Purple Highness. Here we go. If you're gonna do it for anybody, you gotta do it for His Purple Highness. Yes. Oh, sugar. Yeah. I don't know what is going on, people. This is not my plan. All right. All right, here we go. Ah, oh, fudge. With the prince.
Of you and I engaged in a kiss. The sweat of your body covers me. Can you, my darling, can you picture this? Dream if you can, a courtyard, an ocean of violets in bloom. Animals strike curious poses. They feel the heat between me and you. Just leave me standing alone in a world that's so cold. Maybe I'm just too demanding. Maybe I'm just like my father, too bold. Maybe you're just like my mother. She's never satisfied. Why do we scream at each other? This is what it sounds like when doves cry.
You gotta pinch the screen down.
Touch it to win my stomach.
Hit gallery view.
Trembles inside. You got the butterflies all tied up. Don't make me chase you. Even doves have pride. Just leave me standing alone in a world so cold. Maybe I'm just too demanding. Maybe I'm just like my father, too bold. Maybe you're just like my mother. She's never satisfied. Why do we scream at each other? This is what it sounds like when doves cry. How can you just leave me standing alone in a
go, Brooklyn, New York, Chicago, Boston, Philly, LA, San Francisco, Texas. Let's go. Take it. All right. Ancestors in the house. Yes, yes. Go, Kendrick, go. Sunday night. All right, people. We got one more song here. This is a request just for you. Because I think there is a certain kind of way that we do it in New York. And I think this is how we do it. Yeah, Rod. And all you people having some challenges with the screen, try to pinch it to the left and then drag out your big gallery screen on the right. I can't do it.
This is how we do it.
That's right. Yes. Delta's in the house. HBCU's in the house.
This is how we do it. It's Friday night,
Sunday night.
and I feel alright. The party's here on the west side, so I reach for my 40 and I designated driver. Take the keys to my truck, hit the shop 'cause I'm faded. Honey's in the street, say honey, yo, we made it. It feels so good in my hood tonight. The summertime skirts and the guys ain't canine. All the gangbangers forgot about the drive-by. You gotta get your groove on before you go get paid. So tip up your cup and throw your hands up and let me hear the party say, I'm kinda buzzed and it's all because this is how we do it. South Central does it like nobody does.
Yo, South Central.
To all my neighbors, you got much flavor.
Black Caribbean Queens.
Let's flip the track with the old school band. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. All hands are in the air. And wave from here to there. If you're an OG Mac or I wanna be player, you see the hood's been good to me ever since I was a lowercase G. But now I'm a big G. The girls see I got
Big
the money.
G's in the
I got a
house.
bill. If you were from where I'm from, then you would know that I gotta get mine in a big black truck. You can get yours in a 6-ball.
Black Lives Matter.
The party's underway. So tip up your
Hands
cup
up
and throw your
matter.
hands up and let me hear the party say, I'm kind of buzzed all because this is how we do it. South Central does it like nobody does. This is how we do it.
New York.
All my neighbors, you got much flavor. This is how we
You
do
got
it.
flavor.
Let's flip the track, bring the old school back. This is how we do it. I'm kind of buzzed so because this is how we do it. South Central does it like nobody does. Nobody does. NYABPsi. This is how my homies. I'll never come back on an old school track. This is how we do it. Check it out. Once upon a time in 94, Montel made no money and life show was slow. And all they said was 6'8" he stood. And people thought the music that he made was good. They lived the DJ and Paul was his name. He came up to money, this is what he said. You and OG are gonna make some cash. Sell 1,000,000 records and we're making the dash. Oh, I'm buzzing the club. This is how we do it. South Central dancing like nobody does. Oh, my neighbors, you got much flavor. This is how we do it. I'll never come whack on an old school jazz. I'm kind of buzzed so because South Central dancing like nobody does. Nobody does.
How do we do
Oh, it's
it?
party time. This is how we do it. Straight up coming from the west side.
Right.
This is how we do it. Oh, she's got the flavor. Yeah. And money does it like nobody does.
Right. New York does it like nobody does it. NYABPsi. We got a couple more minutes. Pleasure, you poison. What you got?
Yeah, Spider-Man and Freeze in full effect. You ready, Ron? I'm
We got an
ready.
old lady DJ.
I'm ready, Slick. Are you?
Oh yeah, bring it down. Girl, I must warn you. I sense something strange in my mind. Yo, situation is serious. Let's cure it cause we're running out of time. It's all so beautiful. Relationships, they seem from the start. It's all so when love is not together from the heart. Check it out. It's driving me out of my mind. That's why it's hard for me to rhyme. Can't get it out of my
Get it.
head.
Gilbert.
Wrong move, you
Kendra.
did.
That girl is
Let's go. Yes. I see you, shorty.
smile. That girl is
Yes. That's right.
If I were you, I'd take precaution before I step to
Wear your mask, y'all.
my girl. You know,
Wash those
cause
hands.
in some motion, your bitch is the best thing in the world. She's so she'll drive you right now. Your mind, steal your heart when you're blind. Beware, she's scheming. She'll make you think you're dreaming. You'll fall in love and you'll be screaming, demon. Poison, deadly, moving slow. Looking for a mellow fella like DeVoe, getting paid, laid, so better lay low. Scheming on house money in the whole shit. The low pro hoe should be cut like an afro. So what you saying, huh? She's winning you, but I
Go
know
Mama's
she's
in the
losing.
house.
How did you know? Me and the crew used to do her.
Woo! I'm already in the house. We know where the poison is. Get the poison out of here. Go hard, and come on. Go harder, Lisa. Go harder, Rob.
I was at the bar, shake big and taking them all. And that night, I played the wall. Checking out the fellas, the highs and lows. Keeping one eye open, still clocking the hoes. There was one particular girl that stood out from the rest. Poison as can be with a high power chest. Michael Bigger said, and I'm running the show. Bell, Biff DeVoe. Now you know.
Yo, slick, blow.
It's driving me out of my mind. That's
Things
why
coming.
it's hard for me to find. Can't get it out of my head. Miss her, kiss her, love
Right,
her.
move your dad.
That girl is
You never trust a big button to smile.
Who's got a big button smile?
she's dangerous.
G. Yeah, and I can't forget about my boy B Brown
And the whole Andy crew.
One more, and we will be out. I think we do need to push it though. I really do. I think this is our time. Pushing into the new. This is your last chance, people in the back row. You can come on up front for this one. Come on, ain't gonna kill ya. Give it to me.
Baby, baby. Baby, baby.
Baby, baby. I see. Yes, yes. Yes. Feeling salt and pepper.
Push it. Push it. Push it.
Pick up on this.
Push it.
Yes.
Pick up on this.
Feel good, look good. Do good.
Now wait a minute, y'all. This dance ain't for everybody. Only the sexy people.
Right.
So all you fly mothers, get on out there and
I
dance.
wanna see you shake
Dance,
it.
I'm
All
saying
you fly guys.
Salt and pepper's here and we're in effect. 1, 2, 3, push it back. Cooling by day and bed at night. Working up a sweat. Come on, girl, let's go. That we know how to control. Number 1 in the hot body show. Now push it.
Push it.
Push it good.
Push it.
Push it real good.
Push it.
Push it good.
Push it.
Push it real good. Baby, baby. Baby, baby. Ooh, baby, baby. Baby, baby. Push it good. Push it real good.
Push it. Push it.
Come on and feel it.
Yo, yo,
Your
yo,
body
yo,
wants
baby,
to
pop
move.
in.
You better
Come
let
and
it
give me a
move.
kiss.
Get out
Better
that
make
chair
it
and
fast
move.
or else I'm gonna get
Sunday
killed.
night.
Can't you hear the music pumping hard like I wish you would? Now push it.
Push it. Push it real
Push it
good.
good.
Push it real
Push it
good.
real good. Push it good. Push it real good.
Push it.
That's right. Go, Gilbert. I see you. Carolyn, and go. Yes. Come on.
Push it. Push it.
Go, Kathleen. I see you. We got one more last song to close it out.
Push it.
Yes.
Push it.
Yes. Come on. Together now. I don't care if you're in your house and I'm in my house.
Push it. Push it. Push it.
Feel it.
Push it. Push it. Push it. Push it.
Energy.
Push it.
All right, people. This is going to be the last song. I have one last song because I want to leave you with this. Because this is what you got inside and this is what has always been here.
Американская фирма Transceptor Technology приступила к производству компьютеров «Персональный спутник».
Whip, I snap, attack, front to back, in this thing called rap. Singing like a double rhyme double on a heavenly level. Bang the bass, turn up the treble. Rap on my day and night all the time. 714, wise the line. Maniac, radiac, winning the game. I'm the lyrical Jesse James. I possess, some say I'm fresh, when my voice goes through the mess of the microphone that I am holding. Copywritten lyrics on the damn beat shows that they all snap. Don't need the police to try to save them, your voice is sick, so please stay off my back, or I will attack, and you don't want that.
Break my heart.
I possess, some say I'm fresh, when my voice goes through the rest of the microphone that I am holding. Copywritten lyrics on the damn beat song and they all snap. Don't need the police to try to save them, your voice is sick, so please stay off my back, or I will attack, and you don't want that.
New York, we love you. And that's what we got for tonight. All right, people. I don't know who's left, but I was having a good time with y'all. And I want to just say, you know, listen, here we are in it together, sweating it out. So thank you for joining and coming together. All right, Kendra, anybody want to offer up anything to anybody? Off cam, on cam, got a little soundbite you want to share?
I just want to say thank you for this, Francesca, because I think that even though there are just a lot of, we're holding a lot right now, there's a lot of heaviness, we can't forget happiness and Black joy. We have to make some room for that sometimes. So I want to thank everyone for coming and taking care of themselves and taking care of each other. And we hope to see everyone again at our next event in a couple of weeks. Please look out on our website. I included a link to follow us on social media and also join our mailing list. So please do keep in touch. Thank you.
All right.
Wonderful thing, Francesca, to have dancing.
All right, Gilbert.
I didn't expect that.
No, well, it's as Dana said. I think sometimes Black joy is a necessary part of what gets us through these times.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
So you can shake it anytime, Gilbert. Anybody, maybe
Thank
we'll
you,
do it
thank you.
again. Maybe we'll do it again someday.
I would love that. Thank you all.
All right. Thank you, Carolyn. Thank you, Tabitha. And your boys are adorable. They're adorable. Thank you. Thank you, Jamila, Mary. All right. Thank you, Kendra. Yes, Lisa.
It's hard to leave.
It's hard to leave, huh? Everybody wants to, if you got stuff to say, we can say it.
It was very different from the last meeting. That was about 2 hours, and we had a mixture of stuff. This was really fun.
Mm-hmm. We try to keep it, varied and balanced. Some things are more sort of discussion based and a little more like maybe, I guess we say cerebral. Other things are a little more
intellectual.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, intellectual. Yeah. So.
Thank you, Jamila. Yeah.
And thank you for your work.
Thank you.
Yeah, music is so healing. That's the way I feel. Puts us back in our bodies. Sometimes I just know this last couple of weeks, especially this last week, I just feel frozen and sort of numb and tingly. And I'm just like, I don't know. And I'm sweating and I feel a little bit more like, wow, I have a body again. I'm checking in. It's like, wow, I have one.
Very important. Yeah.
So do you do disco a lot?
No. I just make this up as I go along.
Creativity.
It's just something that came about.
And it's good to meet all of you too.
Great to meet you.
Good to meet you. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Yes. All right. Well, I think we're going to close it out then. If everybody else has anything else they want to say, we're good. All right, Jamila. All righty, Faye. Love to everyone and take good care. Be well.
Everybody, be well.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hi.
Hi there.
Hello.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun. And I don't know that people have got to do things like that, something like that before, so I thought it was great.
Mm-hmm. I was kind of expecting something a little more structured. I thought she was going to lead us in some kind of dancing, but
a
lot of people seem to get into it.
Yeah. I mean, some people really were, and it was fun to see people's moves. That was good.
I never had a chance to dance, so I was glad.
Yeah, I thought that was great. I saw you.
I also thought she could have played a wider range of music, but I wanted her to play the Janet Jackson piece because I saw the album cover down there. But anyway, it was fun, and I think it was different.
Mm-hmm.
And, shows our creativity.
Yeah, and I do want things to be, like I said, varied. I think it's good to mix it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess we can meet Thursday just to sort of touch base because we haven't had a while, and also to talk about the next event. I'm going to be in touch with Tanya about that, and I'll start putting together the promotion stuff, but we have some time.
Okay, remind me what she's going to be doing.
It's a discussion about something having to do with white fragility, like the sort of pressure to take care of white people and hold their stuff when we have our own. So kind of navigating that. So yeah, that'll be a discussion, but I think it'll be really interesting. I think it'll be really needed too. I definitely need it. So yeah.
Okay. Great.
All right. Okay, everyone. So I have to get going. But I will. I'll send out a link soon, and I'll talk to you all later. Have a good night.
Okay.
Have a good night. Bye.
Should I call you, question mark?